What up, YouTube? Brokefarmer back for another video on this Super Sunday chat, y'all. Garden chat, live stream, whatever you want to call the chat. I went through a couple names. Don't worry about the names. Just worry about you being here. I like to start all these lives off with saying something inspirational. Um, let's spit this out here. See how I go. Enjoy the life that you have. Don't worry about how nobody else living. Don't worry about nothing else. Enjoy your life. And if you don't like the life you are currently living, work harder to get where you want to go. I'm going to try this again. Enjoy the life you are living. But if you're not enjoying that life, work harder to get to the life that you want to live. Hard work will get you anywhere you want to go in this world if it's meant for you. It is no substitute for hard work. Whatever you want to do, you have to put the work in. Do the research, the work, everything it takes to get where you want to go. Do y'all feel that? All right, now let's get on with this thing. First off, can everybody see me? And can everybody hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? And if you can't see me, then you don't see me doing this. But can you hear me? And can you see me? My chat is not keeping up on the phone. There we go. Now we there. Homestead, Rachel, thank you. She says, seeing and here. Now let's holler at see some of these wonderful folks in the chat. Unbiased LLC in the building. Say, hey, King and Chat. Happy Sunday, internet cousins. Juicing with Jay, bless up at Broke, Unbiased, and Chat. Juicing with Jay. Glad to have you in here. Cheryl Faulkner in the building. Glad to have you on here, Cheryl. Mary Ellen Sunflower Girl in the building. My cousin Mary Ellen, your cousin Mary Ellen in the building. Glad to have you in here. Shawnee, 2003 in the Man, don't get it confused, y'all. We drink on this channel. But we responsibly drink. You have to be over 21. I have a certain, know your limit. Know your limit. Let's start there. Know your limit. Homesteader Rachel in the building say, I'm enjoying life. And that's what it's all about. Stop looking at other people. Because what make them happy might not make you happy. Sitting in the house watching gardening videos by Yellow Door Homes, Urban Homestead, or Shawnee 2003, Mary Ellen Sunflower Girl, and having a couple beers, that's happiness to me. So don't let my happiness ruin what your happiness is. So do you, I'm going to do me. PIA, passionately in tree arts in the building. Beulah Green in the building. Beulah Green, if this is your first time in here, Beulah, please let me know so we can give you a warm garden community welcome. And when I say community, I say garden community, which is a sub-community for a whole larger community that we are into crafting, homesteading, prepping, and a whole bunch of other things. But we all come cooking, not only cooking that. Cooking, we all come together to learn from each other and grow from each other. So if this is your first time in here, Beulah Green, please let us know so everybody can work. Beulah say, yes, it is. So let me give you the rundown. I am Brokefarmer. I am part of a gardening community, which is a sub-community for a larger community, yada, yada, yada. I just said that. You are welcome to my channel, my live. You are welcome in everybody's channel and live that's in the comments right now. You just welcome. We just regular folks having a good time and learning a little bit from each other. So if y'all would, could everybody in the chat, 31 right now, tell Beulah Green, hey, welcome to the community. Can we all do that? Appreciate y'all. Backyard Garden Flow 2021 in the building. Glad to have you in here. Sue's Secret Garden. My cousin Sue in the building. Glad to have you in here, Sue. Y'all know we rock with Sue. Pescatarian Garden. Hey, Brokefarmer, I hear you. Now, Pescatarian Garden, one of our GA gardeners, GA grower, GA everything in the building. Glad to have you in here. And I've been outside, dude. My allergies. But don't worry about it. I got a couple cold bills on them. We're going to be okay. No biggie. No biggie. Dandy Mom in the building. Glad to have you here, Dandy Mom. Yellow Door Urban Homestead with Asia in the building. Say, hey, Broken Check. Y'all don't know who Asia is over there at Yellow Door Urban Homestead. Get over there. She's doing big things and growing a whole bunch of food. I'm pretty sure everybody gonna know who Asia is, Yellow Door Urban Homestead. But if you don't, go over there and check out a great channel. I'm subscribed to her. I watch her videos faithfully. Unless I got to work, Asia. You know how it is. I got a job too, baby. I mean, come on. I miss a video here and there. Just here and there. Not much. Not much. Miss P in the building. Miss P, is this your first time in here? If it is, please let us know. We are glad to have you in here. Leela Knowles in the building. Glad to have you here. Hello from Lacombe, Louisiana. Glad to have you in here. Same goes for you. If this is anybody's first time in here, if you're in the bushes, peek your head out the bushes for a minute and say, hey, this is my first time. So we can welcome all the newcomers in here. It's all love over here. I ain't nothing else over here but true love for our community. We get along. It might not seem to y'all like we get along, but just like brothers and sisters, they argue and they still come back and they love each other. You know what I mean? Sylvia Fit never quit in the building. Glad to have you here, Sylvia. Said, hello, Brokefarmer, and all the beautiful peeps in the chat. The Chizat. Linda Branch in the building. Glad to have you here. Miss P said was on your live show earlier this week. Okay, so you're not a newbie. Linda Branch in the building. Glad to have you in here. G Mama Grows. Our garden. Look, this garden family right here now. Y'all don't know G Mama. Get over there and check G Mama out. This fam here now. Hello, Brokefarmer Internet cousins. Zone 6A is in the building. What's up, G Mama Grows? Glad to have you here. Urban Gardening Chronicles in the building. If y'all don't know, go check out Urban Gardening Chronicles on every Saturday morning. She has topics dealing with gardening, dealing with the world, and dealing with your health. Go check out Urban Gardening Chronicles. You ain't got to tell I sent you. Just say, I'm here, and hit the like button. Crafty Leo in the building. One of the crafters I was talking about, Crafty Leo crafts and she cooks. Crafty Leo do a thing, man. Crafty Leo a hater, but I can't hate on the great things she do over there on her channel. She is doing big things. If you into cooking or you into crafting, making stuff, you probably want to go check out Crafty Leo. I'm just putting that out there. I mean, she a hater, but she is good at what she do. I could never take that from her. Crafty Leo is an awesome person over there. Tell her I say, hey. Let me get down to everybody. Texas Lala in the building. Glad to have you in Texas Lala. Say, hey, Brokefarmer in chat. And she hollering out, look, man, this is what we doing here, man. We come in here, we say hey to the host, and then we speak to our family. We our family here. We just take a minute and we speak to our family. That's what we do. Linda Branch says her first time here. Linda Branch, welcome to this garden community, which is a smaller community within a whole group of other communities. And you are so welcome on my channel anytime, and you're welcome to everybody's channel that's in the chat. It's some of the most awesomest gardeners, crafters, canners, homesteaders, you name it. They reside in this chat. And any questions you ask, you can ask in the comments on anybody's channel, or all of them have emails that you can email. I only rock with cool people. And people in these comments are cool, good people. So check them out. I mean, really cool people, worth checking out. And if they don't have a YouTube channel, most likely they have an Instagram channel. So if you chatting back and forth with somebody in the comment, say, hey, do you have Instagram or do you have YouTube? So I can, go holler at you. Yes, it's a mess garden in the building. Glad to have you in here. Bry Dazel. Bry Dazel. Bry Dazel. I keep ruining his name. I had your name right the first time. My bad. It's Bry Dazel in the building. Glad to have you in here. Sylvia Fit never quit. Welcome, Beulah. You are welcome. Welcome, Beulah. You are much appreciated and much welcome. Welcome. I love planting the garden. Look here, you're in the right place then. Yeah, I don't know if you know it, but you in the right place. Don't threaten me with a good time. We can talk about garden for the next hour and a half. As a matter of fact, that's all we're gonna talk about. Everybody, welcome you in. Let me get to the bottom. Maybe. Odom Homestead in the building. Glad to have you here, Odom. I'm gonna be all right. Yellow Door Urban Homestead says hello. LOL. It's okay, bro. Thank you, dude, the support. I know how they're working and I'm missing videos going. Look here, man. I sit there and I get so behind on videos. I go to individual people and see the videos I missed. And it seemed like once a week is a video I missed. And it bothered me because I know it's a good video. I ain't seen you made a bad video yet. Brooklyn New in the building. So, hey, broken chat, work is never done. Never, ever, ever done. Work gonna keep you working. Put some pressure on that like button. Put a little pressure on that like button. Tell them, G-Mama. Aisha Howard in the building. Glad to have you here. Say good afternoon, broken. Everyone in the chat. This is our cousin Aisha Howard. Should I speak to Odom? I think I spoke to Odom. If I didn't, it's our cousin. What up? Odom Homestead in the building. My Renaissance grandma. Certified cousin in the building. Unbiased, certified cousin in the building. Say I'm back. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I think what? If I ever get a what is called a membership, I think I would call it certified cousins. Let me write that down. I like that. Certified cousins. That's nice. That's nice. I gotta pat myself on the back. I just came over there. Lisa White in the building. What's up, Lisa? Welcome in. Lisa, I think I've seen you here before, but if I haven't, let me know. Just say I'm new, and everybody will welcome you in. You are welcome to this channel, whether you've been here one time or 400. Talaya Davis Baker in the building. Glad to have you in here. Man, this chat get deep fast. Most definitely have learned a lot thus far. Hey, I appreciate that. If not from me, from the other people, I still appreciate it. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't miss like 16 people. Somebody saying, hey, to L1, and I ain't see L1 in there. Wait a minute. There she go. L1 to A in the building, certified cutting. Cutting L1. If y'all didn't know, that's certified cutting right there. K Renee's garden in the building. What's up, K Renee? Glad to have you in here. whole new perspective in the building. Glad to have you here. One of the coolest people on the internet doing big things over there on Monday nights, usually at 8 o'clock, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 8 o'clock on Mondays on a channel. She have a great perspective and outlook on how things are and going on in the world. Go check her out. San Francisco Bay Gardener in the building. So how broken chat. Happy to be in the live today. Happy to have you in here. So, I think this is the second time I seen you in here. Let me go over and check your channel out. San Francisco Bay Gardener. I'm going over and checking you out. Glad to have you here. Gardening with Bal Bryant in the building. What's up, Bal Bryant? I watch your video, a whole bunch of your watermelon videos, man. Hey, you got some good watermelon videos. I think that's how I first found your channel out. I was scrolling, doing research on growing watermelon, and I ran into Bal Bryant. So y'all go over there and check out Gardening with Bal Bryant. He got a bunch of good videos on there about growing watermelons and other things. The analytic gardener in the building. Glad to have you. Say, hey, Broken all in chat. What's up? Glad to have you on here on this super Sunday, y'all. Danny Mom said we could talk gardening all day for the next several days, but we're going to keep it down for an hour and a half. We're going to for now. JC in the building. Say, hey, Mr. Broke from Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, it's a lot going on in Florida if y'all don't know. Growing out the box in the building, certified cutting. Sup, Brokefarmer and all. Hey, really cool guy over there growing out the box. You see how big his arms is? Yeah, my arm used to be that size. I stopped working out. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, he got some great videos on there. His arms are that big from strictly working out in the garden. Never lifted a weight in his life. That's strictly gardening side. I'm telling you, that's how I'm going to be in garden about 2 more years. That's what I'm going to look like. Socks in the garden in the building. Glad you in here. Have you in here, Socks. The everyday life of an OCD is chick. This is Nikki. What up, Nick? Nick, Nickelodeon. Are y'all old enough to remember that? Nick, Nickelodeon. Yeah, I'm probably. Yeah, I don't know that. Let me see. I'm almost at the bottom. Can we get started? Every time I think I'm at the bottom, I'm not at the bottom. I'm definitely not at the bottom. Socks in the garden say, hubby not home, so I made me a tomato trailer with bamboo and zip ties. Ooh. Hope you made a video. So we can go over there and check it out. Best Journey, certified cutting. My cousin, Best Jet say, hello everyone, welcome to our favorite internet cousin, Brokefarmer live chat, hugs and kisses. It took me about 2 years to figure out XOXO what that meant. Just hugs, and kiss on the cheek. She means she gonna kiss all y'all on the cheek. Yeah. Some of y'all be wild. She just means she gonna hug and kiss you on the cheek. Just pat on the cheek and then she gonna move on. Did I miss nobody else? Of course I did. I just saw. Well, we don't got thick up in here in the herd. She is Sunshine. I just got your package back in the mail. It was my fault. It wasn't your fault. I didn't address it correctly, so they're sending it right on back. So I'm going to send it back to you. Send it back out tomorrow morning. Okay? But that was my mess up. That's why you haven't got it yet. Indiana Jackson 762 in the building. The car guy. Indiana Jackson 762 do a lot of car shows and stuff like that on his channel. If you are into beautiful and wonderful cars, go over there and check out Indiana Jackson 762 in the building. If you please. That's the road, the American dream. Sea, salt, and sunshine in the building. Say, hey, bro, I'm finally in the building. Hey, check. Look here. You picked a good day to have it. We're going to talk about some stuff that a lot of people ain't going to agree with, but I agree with. So we're going to talk about it on this channel. Okay. Man, look now, I know. How long ago was it I saw Sunday? The experience with Sassy in the building. Glad to have you in here, Sassy. P.I. said, so why haven't I got mine yet, bro? I don't know. No, I sent Sheila Sunshine stuff way before you. But PIA, if something go wrong, I put my return address on it. They're gonna send it to me, and if they send it back to me, I'm gonna put an extra seed in there for you. But I just think it's your mailman. I think your mailman been drinking and he get the addresses mixed up, so that's why I don't think he got yours yet. Sunday Backyard Farmer in the building. Glad to have you in here. I'm at the bottom, y'all. So let's get started, man. This whole video is about 7 reasons to start your fall garden now. Now, when I say that, let's keep everything together. When I say that, I mean zone 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, and 9. 10, y'all got some different stuff going on. Zone 6, y'all got some different stuff going on. So when I say start now, that could be start on the inside and get your plants ready, get you a whole good month worth of growth when you take them out there. And when it's cool, you don't have to harden off your plants because it's already cool. You know what I mean? William Smith in the building said, all blessed, what organic pesticide do you use? I use BT, and I also use Castile, peppermint Castile soap. That's what I use. Yeah, but I don't use much of nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I use peppermint oil, Castile soap, whatever. But that's about it. I don't really use too much. I feel like they can get a little eat every now and then. We still can all live. You know what I mean? You're welcome. All right, y'all. So when I say 7 reasons to start your fall garden now, that means for some of y'all, you probably gonna have to start on the inside for the first month, get all that good growing out, and then take them out. You don't have to worry about hardening out that much because once it's cool out there, it's cool and everything is good. First thing is you want to start early, and in case you get bad germination, it gives you time to start over. So if you have time to start over, you less apt to have to go buy starts from the big box store. You know what I mean? It gives you a whole bunch of time. Let's say, matter of fact, the broccoli that I planted. Did I release that video? Yeah, I released that video. Yeah, I released that video. So that broccoli that I planted, that's already starting to pop up. So if I probably got 10 plants it look like. So I'm gonna space those out. But if I went and got that germination, then it would have gave me a whole bunch more time to get started over. If you have time to start over, I'm gonna reiterate this now. If you have time to start over, you're less apt to buy a plant from the big box store. You're less apt to get 4 plants for $5. It's a lot of money. Yes, as Miss Garden said, you playing, but my mailman used to get wasted on his route. Most of them do. Most of them do. Have you ever heard the phrase "go postal"? That is a thing. It's Google it. I can't make this stuff up. D. Jones in the building said, "I'm looking forward to brassica season." Brassica season. Let's get them brassicas. Let's get them brassicas. Sylvia Fit Never Quit said, "Just dropped my first round of fall season, waiting for them to germinate. I planted my first round, but I think I will. Once I get all my tomatoes and stuff out of some of my beds, I think I'm gonna go back with cabbages and bok choy and a whole bunch of carrot. I'm going crazy this fall. Crazy. You know them people that are selling cars. It's crazy, Rick. I'm selling cars. Yeah, I'm gonna be like that guy. So I'm gonna be sowing seeds. That's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be a seed sowing fanatic. This experience with Sassy. Same here. Oh, she ain't talking to me. But let's read along. Same here, Crafty Leo. I'm like, did I speak to that person already? What? Okay. G Mama Gross say craft. Yes, as long as it's diluted well enough, I use tea tree oil. Yeah, I'm gonna let G Mama handle that. I don't use tea tree oil, or I haven't used it. Now look here. Now, do you grow any tropical? Did I say tropical? Did I really just say tropical on the internet? Yeah, we're gonna move past that. Do you grow any tropical fruit trees? If so, which one? How much time you got? How much time you got? Got a lot of time? I've got oranges, tangerines. I've got papayas. I have 2 papaya plants. I have a loquat tree. I have a lime quat, a finger lime. I have Pakistan mulberry. That's almost tropical, I would think. A kumquat. Yeah, I got a bunch of tropicals. Yeah, and I cross my fingers every year that they make it through. Niggas say start your fall garden early, get those plant babies tucked in and act. What big word? Hercules, big word. Get those plants tucked in and accumulate. My third grade teacher used to always say, sign it out, Ricky. Sign it out. Accumulated to their garden beds. All right. Took me back with that one. Big facts, nigga. Big fact. Sassy. It's a million. Why I keep clicking on Crafty Leo comment? I don't know what's going on. She got 3 sub comments going on. I have no idea what Crafty y'all talking about. I feel like I'm gonna go back and just look up Crafty conversation with folks. There's so much going on in there. Bam it! Bam it! Well, Arthur Butler, Uncle Arthur, as I like to call him, Uncle Arthur Butler in the building. Super Sly Fox 1 in the building. Now look, I feel like this is your first time in here, Super Sly Fox 1, because that's a heck of a YouTube name. Hope to grow some cabbage and bok choy as well. I've never been successful. Guess what? Super Sly Fox, this year is your year. It's your year. What you do is you get like 4 or 5 packs of seeds for all of them. You direct sow 1 pack. You start 1 pack on the inside, and you start another pack in the container. One of them packs gonna grow. That's all you gotta do. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know your environment, what's going on. But that's what I used to do. Something I couldn't get to grow well. I just grew it in all kinds of different situations, all kinds of different ways, and all kinds of different soil. And I just figured out what worked. Bro, I just get confused as to whether I spoke to people or not. You got 1 billion people up in this live stream. It ain't that much. It ain't 76 of me, huh? 76 cousins. It ain't people. It's cousins. These are all folks, Sassy. These ain't just people in here. These are all folks. You know what I mean? Niggas say plant backup just in case you need them. If you don't, share with somebody else. First off, plant all them plants. Times is hard out here. If you got a freezer or dehydrator, plant all them plants. Tell them neighbors go to Kroger. Again, we've been sharing and sharing. What they sharing with us, nigga? Huh? Now we gardeners and they mechanic. They working on your car for free yet? We got to slow down with some of all this giving now. If you are elderly, a kid in a bad situation, or can't take care of yourself, that's it. Everybody else, you got to put your big boy britches on and go out there and do something. I don't know how else to say it. I think us as gardeners have been way too nice for way too long. Homesteader Rachel said, I think I'm going to try cabbage this fall. Is it a particular type of cabbage that you grow? Now, it's 2 kinds that I like to grow. I like to grow this Chinese cabbage. I want to say it's called Chinese cabbage. I got it on Baker Creek. And I like those, I think it's Napa cabbage, Chinese cabbage, and the Jersey Wakefield cabbage. Those are my 3 that I've grown every year and I have success with. Yeah. We got the time today. What? What? Mine are acting tropical. This. Wait a minute. And looking, God said mine are acting tropical this year, bro. If you say it on the internet, they will roast you. So sad I can't plant a fall garden. Tell me some more about that, Mary Ellen. I saw you telling me in a comment one time. Yeah. My allergies are jacked up right now, y'all. And somebody thinking that beer ain't gonna help. It got water in it. It got water in it. Cheryl Fountain says start my fall garden this week. Sassy said craft the yeah. I feel like I read that before. I'm about to say sign it out. That's what my teacher used to say. Take your time, Rick. You can say it. You can do it, Rick. You take your time, Rick. You can do it. Cases 55 in the building. If y'all didn't know, my real name is Ricky. I think everybody knew that. Was that a secret? I just felt like everybody know that. Did I say that, Ricky? And when I'm gardening, I'm Brokefarmer. But if you see me in Walmart, it's just Ricky. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? See, acclimated. Acclimated. She didn't spell it right. She didn't spell it like that. She spelled it like accumulated. See, we been playing with each other too much. All right. Let's. William Smith, what fertilizer do you use as potassium to promote blooming and fruiting? I really mostly just use a slow release fertilizer, organic. Any organic fertilizer, granular fertilizer to me all work the same. I mostly mix it in the soil before I start planting. Excuse me. And then when it comes to potassium, I don't get that deep with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I put a bunch of scraps and stuff into the soil, a whole bunch of compost in there at the beginning of the year, and I might do some 5-11 during the year, or I might use some of that. Oh man, what the Alaskan fertilizer people that make 511 also make More Bloom. More Bloom has a lot of potassium in it. I have More Bloom. I want to say I might have used it once this year. That's it. But yeah, I'm not big on a whole bunch of fertilizer. I just don't think if my plant don't visually look stunted or struggling, then I won't fertilize it. Because at the beginning of the year, I put compost and I put scraps in there and I put granular fertilizer. So yeah, if my plants ain't struggling bad, no, I don't. But that is something I do use. Probably a More Bloom. Danny Mom say, is there any special way to get brassicas to germinate? My Brussels sprout and cauliflower won't germinate for nothing. I don't know. I direct sow a lot, but if I did start them in the house, I just would have a regular seed sale tray. No, I went to the 2.5 seed sale tray, the big ones, and I put it in there and put it on the grow light. You got to give me some more information, Dan Demone. What are you trying? Let me know what you're trying. Socks and Garden say, love these lives, so much info plus a lot of layers. Dan Demone, let me know what you're using or how you trying to do it. Easy way though. All right, when I first started starting seeds on the inside, I used peat pellets. Peat pellets work great to germinate stuff as long as you keep them moist. Let's start with that. Get you some peat pellets. You can get them off Amazon or anywhere. Get you some peat pellets and start. If you plant on the inside, start out with peat pellets. If you are direct sowing outside, don't plant them deep. The smaller the seed, the closer it need to be to the top. The bigger the seed, the further it need to go down. So if you start on the inside, get you some peat pellets. You can't go wrong. If you start on the outside, basically broadcast them on the top and cover them up with a little soil. That's my idea. A lot of great gardeners in there. If y'all got some more ideas from Dan and Mom, can y'all put them in the comments? It'll be much appreciated. Arthur Butler said, nephew, can you send me some rain? Man, it's finna rain out here now, man. I'm trying to protect these watermelons I got out here. Super Sly Fox 1 says, it's my first time. Just subscribed to the channel last week. Thanks for the tip. You in Georgia too? Georgia, stand up. Look, first off, I'm born and raised in Georgia. Welcome to the channel, man. I'm a little outrageous. I do things very unconventionally. You might not want to do everything I do. Wait to see. That was thunder, y'all. That was thunder. Y'all okay? Y'all okay? I'm okay too. But don't do everything you see me say at first. If I say this is my first time doing it, don't try it till you see the results. Because I would try a lot of things. A lot of it weirdly works, but some things don't. But it's other people in this chat that's also in Georgia that you get a little bit from this channel. You get a little bit from this channel. You go over to Pescatarian Garden and you see a little bit she doing. She in Georgia. Then you go by Food by Faith Garden Table. She also in Georgia. You just get a little bit. Cassandra South Food and Garden. She's in Georgia. You just get a little bit. Then you go over to Sunday Backyard Farm. He in Georgia. You get a little bit from over there. Then you go to Hands in the Dirt and get a little bit from Hands in the Dirt channel. And you're a great gardener. That's what I did. I just stole a little piece of everybody's garden. Just yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Cassandra South Food and Garden in the building. Glad to have you in here. She is Sunshine said your cousin need to hit that like button, 7 watch and 50 like. Math ain't mathing. It ain't mathing over here. MAFFING. It just ain't mathing over here. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. Sunday Backyard Farmer say I'm a gardener and a mechanic and a fisherman. He has his own fishing channel also. Not only does he have a gardening channel, he has a auto mechanic channel, and he has a fishing channel. If you are interested in any of that, go over there and holler at him. Tell him Brokefarmer sent you. Layla Nala said I got a freeze dryer man delivered this week. I'm dehydrated, freezing, gonna be freeze drying soon. Ooh. I'm gonna have to start canning because I can't afford freeze dryer. I hate canning. I really don't want to can, but I got to because that's what I need to preserve my food, and I can't afford to dehydrate. So it's what it is. It's what it is. No, you can't. Can't do. I can lay it. No, you can't do. I can lay. See, it's another conversation. I ain't gonna fool with crap to leave. I'll be trying to figure it out all day. I want to grow these 3 cabbages this fall too, bro. Go for it. And a lot of the stuff I just get out Baker Creek. Nothing spectacular. I just like Baker Creek. I don't know why I like them. They usually got really different and exotic seeds, and it has the normal seeds too. So I'm over on Baker Creek getting my normal seeds. Then I flip over to the exotic and I'll try 1 or 2 exotic seeds. So I do like Baker Creek. But Ryan said, I guess I better get all my trays clean so I can keep putting it off. Bab Brian, come on, man. You're a big time gardener, Bab Brian. You got this. All right, I'm gonna get to the bottom and I'm gonna go to the next point. Food by Faith Garden Table in the building. Say rolling in late, but hey, fam, you ain't late. You always on time. It's fam. You that family member that's always late. Come on, Food by Faith. We used to you by now. Ain't no big deal. You come to the cookout with nothing but ice and light bread in your hand, but you fun to be around, so we're glad to have you no matter what. Have you heard of mountain soursop and mountain papaya? No, I have. Oh, I had the card right there. I got a red, I think it's called a red finger papaya. I got it from Home Depot. They had it for $13. Dude. I had to get that. What? And Chief Mom said, Daddy Mom, use hydrogen peroxide to help your seeds germinate. Wow. I've never used hydrogen peroxide. Linda Branch, I have seen other people put brassicas in milk jugs and grow outside. I'm going to try this way in direct sow, last resort, go in the nursery and get some start. Wait, slow down, Linda, slow down. You got time. That was number one. You got time. Linda Branch, what's your grow zone? Let's start there. Linda Branch, what's your grow zone? Let me know. I feel like I'm missing so many folks, but look, we Terry until he comes home, Homestead in the building. Glad to have you in here. Oh, Linda Branch, you in the same zone I am, Linda Branch. Slow your roll. Pump your brakes. All right. Now look, Linda Branch, are you starting seed? Are you direct sowing seeds outside? Are you starting them on the inside? Or are you growing them in containers? Let us know all that information, and maybe we can figure out why you have a problem with germination. Okay. And a lot of the milk jugs, they start them. It's called winter sowing. They're sowing spring seeds in those milk jugs. So Linda Branch and moderators, as Linda Branch put any information about what's going on in her garden, please put an arrow or something to let me know in there. Because Linda Branch, we're gonna get you right, Linda. Just let us know how you're growing, and we're gonna tell you what you need to do. What growing are you doing? Raised bed, container, or straight and grind? Got a friend in VA who was doing it. Yeah, they Nikki do it. The everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Well, a lot of people do, but that's the one that come to mind. She has a winter sowing milk jugs, but that's for spring usually what they doing. Linda Brent said, my garden is doing okay. Raised bed and containers, not in grind. I don't know. Not germinate. All right. I don't know. I got so many questions. Let me get through this, Linda. I promise you we got some more. And as y'all think of stuff, put some ideas in there for Linda. Okay. Number 2 reason to start your fall garden now. Warm weather helps with germination. The cooler it gets, your germination time gonna slow down. So what might take 7 days to germinate might turn into 2 weeks to germinate. We already know that in fall, plants grow very, very slow. So you got to get them plants up and pumping. And then when that cool temperature come in, and then when you get that first frost on your collard green, and it just kiss it and make them collard green delicious and sweet. That's how we want it. We want to hit that time in there where the plants are off to the races. You know, they got a little size on it. You know, they don't got their roots right. And then that cool weather, and they just take off. Because what happens is, if you wait till it's cool, germination is going to slow down. And your plants' growth is going to slow down. Because we already know that plants in the fall is way slower. Mary Grow with me 1964 in the building. Hey, I saw you up there. Look, I didn't get a chance to speak to you, my bad. But just understand that the warm weather is to get the seeds to germinate. If you time it just right where they germinate and they about to get started and going, and that cool air hit it, and it just off to the race. That is the perfect timing. That I don't know how else to put that. Start 1 month out or more, maybe 6 weeks from your fall temperature starting, and it just will roll straight in. 6 weeks. That's a very important day. 6 weeks. If you start seeds on the inside, no, I ain't gonna say that. It depends on what seeds you start. Pepper plants, tomato plants. First off, big seeds, don't even start them in the house. Don't start watermelon in the house, cantaloupe. Don't start none of that stuff in the house. Don't start squash plants in the house. You'll have a mess. Direct sow all that. But I said that to make the point of small seeds close to the top. Keep them moist. Don't keep them flooded. or they will rot out. Linda Brand said, I had collards, cabbage, and cauliflower that worked for spring guard, not seed starting for another 2 weeks. Okay. Just want second round for fall for freezer canning. But look, if you're growing, oh, you need another round. Okay, you grew collards, cabbage, and cauliflower in the spring. I don't know. I say plant some more seeds. Sometimes you just get bad seeds. Matter of fact, I went through 2 packs of celery seeds and didn't get one to germinate one year. Fun fact, I never tried it again. Probably should. Let me see. L1A, same here, and we don't get hot until September and October. Well, it's August 9th. August and roll into September. And you get 1 month of good growth, and then you get your cool weather, and you off to the races. Food by y'all still hear thunder in the back. Food by Faith Garden Tape said, I love direct sowing in the summertime, and they germinate fast, big fast. That's how I like to do it too. Sassy, we missing out on these conversations. PIA, I haven't seen him. Seen who? I'm just randomly gonna jump in on these conversations from time to time. Cheryl Faulkner say, I'm direct sowing for fall while it's warm. Got tomatoes and peppers in the house. There you go. And you still gonna be growing your other stuff, but a lot of stuff I took out. It's just that slow growing stuff or something that I ate too much of, like tomatoes. I'm about done with tomatoes. I've ate so many tomatoes. Yeah, I'm just randomly pulling them plants off. The only tomato plants I'm keeping out there are the big slice of tomato. I'm gonna keep them going, but anything else, nah, I'm letting it go. I said that sassy because we speaking to Terry. Okay, my bad. I don't mean to be nosy. Now let's get on with something else. When you start early, it helps with things that take a long time to get ready. A lot of people videos you watch and they got broccoli going through the spring. It's because broccoli takes a long time to form a nice head. So you got to start broccoli early to get a good one. And cabbage does well in cool temp, but you got to start it early. Some people start cabbage early in spring. It's really hot here for me, so a lot of them fall things I really can't do in spring like some people do. But this is my time right now. Once I bust in the fall, I got some good growing time for winter to take over. So I got to take advantage of that by planting right at the right time. But some things just take a long time to get ready. And you got to hit that time just right. If you don't, you miss out on that window of good growing time. And every situation is different. No two gardens are alike. I'm speaking from my perspective on my gardening. And maybe you can take a little bit of that and use it on yours. That's all I'm saying. But some things take a long time to get ready. G Mama Grove said, my purple sprouting broccoli is still sprouting. So, yeah. Sherry Brown said, is it a good idea to start collards and seed starting trays? Yeah. We can do it. Let me see. G Mama Grove said, I got 4 cherry tomatoes so far. It's still a win. G Mama Grove said, I just started eating tomatoes. I'm tomato that. I make tomato powder with the excess tomato. I don't know. I got some in the freezer. I don't quite know what I want to do. I see people doing videos where they had a pasta and then they had the roasted tomatoes and they put it on top of the pasta. Oh, they look good. Oh, they look good. Ooh, delicious. Sassy Sheriff, my coworker gave me a big old bag of cherry tomatoes from my garden yesterday. Sassy, why you ain't growing your own tomato? I'm playing. Growing Together Nursery LLC in the building. Say, what's up? No whammy, family. No whammy. Check out Growing Together on Instagram. Over there, he got a. You know what? I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Just go over there and be surprised. Be surprised. Sylvia Fit Never Quit said my first frost should be after November 8th. 9/8 has a long growing season. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if you start back 6 weeks out from that, just mark that as your time to really get started. Because most people 8A, 9A, 7B, we got long growing season. So sometimes you got to hit that cool weather and go. Because a lot of these plants and crops we talking about thrive in these cooler weather. So if we don't have that much cool weather, we got to hit it hard. I probably got, let me see, November, October, November, December, January. I might have 4 months of cool weather, maybe 3 months of cool weather. So once that first month of cool weather hit, then you got to get all your collard greens in. You got to get all your broccoli in. All that stuff got to be growing and ready to thrive as soon as that cold weather hit. Yeah, zone 8 and 9 have long growing season. We don't have that much cool weather, which we need for collard green. Collard green don't taste good till you get that good frost. I heard people say that, but I never believed it until I got that frost of them collard green. Ooh, delicious. Nikki says she don't start her collard green. Yeah, I got them Georgia collard green going on. Y'all already know. Thank you. This is my first year enjoying it. Look, man, we all work together. Nobody is ever right and nobody is ever wrong. We tear until you come home. Home says I'm growing rice again this year and it's doing very well, way better than last year. I gotta look into that because I like rice. Food by Faith Garden Table said Brokefarmer, so I used those blue cream cherry tomatoes in a salsa and in another dish. They were actually really good. They just do not taste good on their own. I'm just not gonna grow them no more. I'm not gonna grow them no more. And matter of fact, if I can find the seeds, I'm gonna do a giveaway and send them to somebody. If I have any left, I don't know how many I got left. But look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At the end of the season, things that I would never grow again, I always just do a giveaway. My taste buds ain't like everybody else's taste buds. I don't want to waste my money on these seeds. I really give them to somebody who can use them and enjoy them. So when I round up the seeds I'm not growing no more, I will be doing a giveaway. Probably on a Monday night live or something like that I do. And I went live last Monday, so I won't be live this Monday. It'll be the following Monday. Yeah, it's weird, but you get used to it. L1A said, all my brassicas have germinated. I'm excited and nervous at the same time because we're still experiencing high temp. L1A, I'm going to let you in on a secret. You know why they sell more than 10 seeds? Because some stuff die. Plant more seeds. Don't never be scared to be great. Never be scared to be great. If everything in your garden die, just get more seeds. You have no control of that stuff. Don't sit and drive yourself crazy wondering, is this gonna make it or not? I don't worry about it. I put it out just like the beginning of the spring. We were still getting lows in the low 41 and 42. Everybody like, oh man, I would never plant like that. What? No, I had things started on the inside. I took them out, started hardening them off. When my temps didn't get no lower than 40, I planted that stuff out there. That's why I got all that food so early. Dude, I had, squash and tomatoes, 2 months ago? Or something like that. I plant super early. I always like to give myself time because I do crazy stuff. So the odds of me being 100% successful at any given time, it just don't happen. I try stuff and it doesn't always work. So in saying that, I plant a lot of stuff. Don't be scared to be great though, L1. Some stuff don't die. Sassy said, Broke, I'm growing my own tomatoes, just haven't planted cherry tomatoes yet. I'm just playing with you. Come on. Living Natural in the building. Welcome in, Living Natural. So I said, Broke, I just harvested my first figs, cut them over. They look like alien stomach inside. Almost scary, but they're delicious. I have got absolutely 0 figs this year. 0 figs. So I replanted some figs. I re-amended the soil, thinking maybe I did something right. My trees ain't dead. I just ain't got no figs. I might get a late crop. It's what it is. My fig got a long way to grow, and I'm a patient man to a certain degree. Sherry Brown said my cherry tomatoes are doing amazing. I have 2 of them. Congratulations. Them cherry tomatoes are delicious. Arthur Bullock said collars are better after the cold and snow hits them. Now, I don't know about no snow though, Arthur Brown. Arthur Bullock. I don't know about that snow. You can have that snow. Sherry Brown said you're encouraged, bro. Appreciate it. Am I at the bottom? I'm at the bottom. Roro Latrice in the building. What's up, Roro? I like that pic you got there. Say hello, broker. Everyone in the chat. What up? What up? What up? Saw to Soul Homestead in the building. Say hello, everyone. Late but here listening. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Now look, let's get to the next one. Another. Yeah, it blurred me out because I got too close to it. Then I had to come back in slowly. But yeah, another reason to get started early is the box stores start getting rid of gardening stuff at a certain time. Go ahead and get started, see what you need. Now, if you do have to back up and get plant starts, if you start early enough, you'll know, and you can hit the big box stores before they run out of plants. I know nobody ever looks at it like that, but things that take a long time, let's say you try your broccoli. If your broccoli fail, get you some starts. That's what it is. Don't listen to me. What I know. Go get you some starts. But it just gives you time to make more decisions. All the gardening stuff at places like Dollar General, where I like to get gardening stuff, because it's cheap. I just like it. I got some seeds from Dollar General today that was $4 for $1. Sweet peas. You know how I feel about sweet peas? I eat them sweet peas raw. I have to hit them in the right time, so I got to get a bunch on and just get them in the ground and go for it. I'm just putting that out there. You go to Ace Hardware or Home Depot looking for some starts or looking for some fertilizer, and they ain't got none. It's on you. I told you to start early. Why them stores still got what you need? Because you don't know what you need till you start planting. And I put that out there because, and don't get me wrong, Lowe's and Home Depot, you can keep 511 all the time around. But fall gardening, the only fertilizer I use is 511. Because brassicas like nitrogen. So I set my bed, compost, granular fertilizer, organic, any granular fertilizer is all the same. And during the year, I use 511 to keep it going. That's it. It's not complicated. You just gotta learn what worked for you. That's it. What worked for me might not work for you because your yard is different. My figs are starting to ripen. Got 2 and someone ate one. I'm covering my fig. Dude, I got one that's ripening up, but my fig's so small, I'm not that worried about them right now. Weirdly enough, I got some good fig production toward the end of the year. So maybe they're gonna do the same thing, start putting out. Daddy Mom said I like to try all kind of different plants. If it succeeds and I like it, I let one go to seed, so I just keep growing. And big facts. Get them seed. Cause Baker Creek charging like they going out of business. Baker Creek charging like they like bill $700 every month. Pinch them feed, bro. I can't do it. Oh, I can't pinch them feed. Can't do it. Can't pinch my baby. I've seen numerous people talking about pinch their feed. Oh, I can't do it. And don't get me wrong, oh, you feed king over there, but I can't do mine like that. I'm not pinching my baby. I'm gonna let my baby grow. Can't do it, oh. You probably telling me something 1,000% correct. I can't do it though. I can't destroy my baby like that. G Mama Grow said, I think I placed a hole in the ground waiting for my Chicago heart feed to finally wake up. Oh, you paste the hole in the ground waiting for my Chicago. It ain't woke up yet. Might be all right, man. I don't know. It should be up by now. G Mama Grows, ain't you on zone 7B? That fig should have woke up now. It might have went to the upper room. Upper room. Get you another. Go to Bottom Nursery. You get another for $20. I got a pretty good size one. Urban Garden Chronicles say, "Yep, snow makes them Nebraska sweet." I hope I never find that. Dude, I do not like snow. Snow is not for us down here in the South like that. On the art said, when Fran lived in Illinois, she would dig them out the snow and cook them. Now, I bet that do taste good. I bet that do taste good. Sweet peas raw. Ooh. Mary Ellen says she got big changes coming. Change is always a good thing. You never want your life to be the same or anything else in the world to always be the same. Brokefarmer, it is so warm that my next round of purple hull peas have germinated in 3 days. Look, and that's what I was thinking. My broccoli, I can't remember what day I made the video. I probably put that video out 4 days ago. My broccoli is already sprouted. I saw broccoli this morning, and it's already raining like crazy. I hope it don't rain out my little sprouts. But that's what that heater do. You need a little heat to get going. Sherry Brown said, I learned that you can preserve cherry tomatoes in the fridge in a jar covered with olive oil, garlic, and basil, and they keep for months. Who did I see doing that? I just saw somebody video doing that. I think they were doing a short. Was it TT Urban Pantry? I hate when I can't think. Somebody in the chat tell me, who was just doing that? I saw somebody doing a video with it recently. It's gonna bug me till I figure out how long. Let me see. I ain't worried about it. Brett TV in the building. Plant starter, nothing wrong with plant starter. Big fact, especially if you got a short growing season. Start your seeds early. It don't work out, go get you some plant starter. Go to your local nursery. Because, man, I don't trust no plant from Home Depot and Lowe's. Now, if I got to, I will. I'm in a bad situation. But them plants look like they just got out drugs. They look like they're in the halfway house, waiting to come home to their family. They sobering out. You ever seen one of them? Have you ever seen one of them trees in Lowe's, one of them fruit trees? They about this big, and they already got full-size fruit on them. Look at them pellets on the top of them green, yellow pellets. Man, them things on drugs bad. Them things, if you on the right aisle and load one of them trees will tap you on the shoulder and actually borrow $10. They on drugs, y'all. Just understand they on drugs. Just because they got fruit on it, that fruit is not going on a small tree like that. No. Crafty Leo said, I have a sweet potato I've been letting it sit for a long while. It was what y'all call slips. You just called it a slip, Crafty Leo. So we call it a slip. Can I plant the whole potato in a 5 or 10 gallon grow bag? Should I plant it now? No. Cut your slips off close to the pop them off close to the potato and put them in some water till they start growing roots. That sweet potato will not grow another sweet potato. A sweet potato can only grow slips. Only slips can grow a sweet potato. You get that, crap? So no, don't plant the whole sweet potato. Take those sweet potato vines off, or take the slips off, put them in water, and wait for them to grow roots. Now, some people say you don't have to put them, you don't have to get roots on them. You have to be very careful, and you really got to know what you're doing when you're doing that. Matter of fact, I've killed some recently like that because I didn't keep them moist enough. So put them in the water, wait for them to get roots on them, and then plant them in some soil. You off to the race. Morning Gardener Show in the building. What's up, Morning Gardener? Glad to have you in here. Living there say Hobby Lobby got organic and regular seed at extremely reduced price. Didn't even know they sold them. What? Hobby Lobby? Right now, I got another seed spot. Hobby Lobby? Get out of here. Living there, you might have put me on some game. Appreciate it. Let me see. Nancy B the Scratcher in the building. What's up, Nancy B? Miss P said, question anyone who plant and grow bags in container, do you dump the dirt in one place or leave in the container and amend the soil? I leave in container. I've seen a lot of people dump it and amend the soil. I don't. I do lazy gardening. I can't lie to you. I put a bunch of compost in there, mix that compost in there, and then I put granular fertilizer in there. That's my gardening answer to everything. Compost and granular organic fertilizer. But it probably would be better to pour it in a tarp or put it in a wheelbarrow. And especially for people who add a lot of things to it, that's probably the best way to do it. I don't add much. Socks in the Garden say buy containers off season. I bought my half barrel size containers, $11 in the winter. Then the same containers were raised to $45 during the growing season. Big fat. And I'm gonna tell you the store to do this. Go to Tractor Supply. Go to Tractor Supply. Now they're gonna be hard to find because now they've got all their gardening stuff out. So it's just over there by the chicken feed or somewhere. You got to go in Tractor Supply and look for the wine barrel. They are super cheap now, but they are being hidden for some weird reason. Growing Together Nursery LLC said, Miss P, I use fish emulsion every week for our containers. Also use azomite when I start them. Hooga Homestead in the building. What's up, Hooga? Glad to have you in here. Let's see, make sure I don't. Miss P, I leave my soil in the grow bags and man the soil next growing season. Yes, I do the same way. Tori's brain in the building. What's up, Tori? Let's see, can I get to the bottom? I can't even tell. How long have I been? Oh, I already been on here an hour? I'm running my mouth for an hour already? Where's the Veggie Farm at? I miss Veggie Farm. Look, shouts out to Veggie Farm in the, there you go. Veggie Farming in the building. What's up, Veggie Farm? Glad to have you in here. Man, I must be on a roll. Ain't nobody disagree with me all day. Does everybody agree with this madness I'm talking about today? I ain't heard nobody disagree. Really? Y'all don't got soft in the chat. The chat used to be on it, bro. Now they can't do that. Now, bro, you can't do that. Everybody's just okay with what's going on in the chat. This is weird. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Sherry Brown said a lot of people take big box stores plants outside and put them right in their cars on the way out without paying for them. Really? Did they get caught? Or did they get away with it a lot of time? I'm just asking for a friend. Linda Brand said, I'm going to Hobby Lobby doing lunch tomorrow. Gotta check it out too. And then Crafty Leo, you be in Hobby Lobby and places like that. They got seeds in there? Crafty Leo? I don't know what I'm doing. It's an experiment. None of us know what we're doing. Let's start there. Once you put that seed in the ground, you don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. You don't. It's never 100% that seed gonna grow. Now my germination rate is 94.693, but that's not 100%. It's not a guarantee that the seed gonna grow. So every time you garden, it's nothing but experiment. It's experiment and hope and experience. Saw the Soul Homestead say, yes, we are growing sweet potato slips now for next year. Next year, I've seen people, all right, I'm going to tell you something about this. I've seen people grow sweet potato slips as a house plant. It just vines all over. And when springtime come around next year, just clip you a couple of them, put them in water. When I first saw that, I was like, that is awesome, man. And the sweet potato leaves are edible. So your house plant is edible. Wow. I can't remember who I saw doing that. Yeah, I do. Oh, what's her name? I'm sorry, I can't even remember her name. I'm off. Food by Faith said, if you have a Christmas tree store in your area, they sell seeds and they are going out of business. If you have a Christmas tree store, what is a Christmas tree store? In your area, they sell seeds and they're going out of business. I don't know the Christmas tree store either. I got to Google it. Regenerative Life Wayne in the building. Our cousin, your cousin. What up, Wayne? Say happy Sunday to all folk. July was the hottest month on record in this country and history. It will only get worse, they are predicting. Oh my, no, my spring was cooler than it was last year. The first day of spring last year was 100 degrees. It was 100 degrees on average, just about every day during the spring and the summer. Yeah, it was work. We've only hit 100 once this year, so yeah, it's better down here. But in some places, Texas 120 degrees. Good Lord, I have to move. No way. Danny Mom said we call them meth trees. They've been away for straight days growing their fruit. Facts. Them trees ain't sleeping at all. Them trees up all night taking no-dose. Sassy said, oh wow, so many California, South San Francisco Bay Garden. I'll be in Richmond after work today. Got to take flowers to Rolling Hill. We tear, okay, I know where you will sit. God darn, how many conversations have I missed? Sometimes I be like, man, I want somebody else to come up here and talk so I can see what's going on in the chat. I'm missing a lot. Cheryl Brown said, I plan to amend my soil from plant that had no issues. I will sterilize it by boiling hot water and let it dry first. All right. Now here, Secret Sue said, I heard Secret Sue said, this your channel. What's up, Misunderstood Garden in the building? Glad to have you in here. I saw Sue's Secret Garden say, this is your channel, and Lab say, that's why people don't disagree. I'm gonna give you something to disagree with though. Wellness with Frugal Mama in the building. Glad to have you in here. I don't believe in putting hot water on soil. I feel like if you sterilize the soil, you might as well have cocoa core in there because you sterilizing all the nutrients in. Then you got to start over. I just don't believe in it. I believe that, all right, let me get on my soapbox for a minute. And people in the chat, feel free to chime in and let me know how you feel. I feel like you kill microorganisms in the soil. I feel like after that, it's not even soil, it's dirt. And you can put all these amendments in there to try to get back to soil, but I think you're killing everything that's good in there. In a perfect microclimate, you got all kinds of bugs working together. You got to have bad bugs so the good bugs will come in and eat those bugs. You know what I mean? All this stuff work together for the greater good. So once you start eliminating things out that system, then your system is broken. You don't ever want your garden system to be broken. Bugs are a requirement in your garden. People who spray and keep all them bugs out your garden, when the bad bugs do build up, there are no good bugs to eat them because you ran out their food source. To all the people don't like holes in their leaves, it's a part of the garden system. All that's your ecosystem. All that works together for the greater good. If you go outside and there are no more bugs outside, no more grasshoppers or things of that nature, it's not really a garden. A garden is birds, which I dislike. I dislike birds. I dislike birds. They just ate all my blackberries. That's neither here nor there. But birds, crickets, worms, slugs, all that stuff has a purpose. And all those things has something that eats it. So I'm not with a whole bunch of spraying. I'm not with a whole bunch of doing a whole bunch of stuff in there in the garden. I'm not. I feel like if I got the right garden system going, the right ecosystem, then things gonna get a little bite here and there, but it's not gonna get out of control because they have things to get them. Except hornworm. Now, I've seen birds get hornworm, but I've picked a lot of hornworms, so I don't know. The hornworm don't drive in my system, but that is how gardening should be. That's the natural way of gardening. I'm getting down on my soapbox now. But you're supposed to have some bugs in there, and please don't boil hot water on your soil. You're doing them killing the microorganism. You're gonna be playing in dirt. Okay, my bad. I'm moving on now. Now let the comments roll. Let them roll. Love my 511 super juice. Definitely love 511. I'm gonna chill on that super juice though. I'm gonna chill on that super juice for a little while. Time check 3:12. Oh my God, I'm way behind. Is that 3:12? Oh no, that's that's your time. It's 4:12. I'm like, man, I'm behind. Sassy, great to see many Bay people in the house. Yeah, Bay in the house for real. Unbiased say you skipped over the disagreement comments, bro. You know what you are doing. I'm skip. No, I like this. You know me. I like this. I like to haggle back and forth with people. I think anybody who know me know I like to haggle. I've never seen any seeds, but I'm going there tomorrow. Okay, let us know. Yep, that's my germination rate. I get it in now. Say not trying to get arrested over stealing plants. I didn't say steal plants. I just asked if people get caught. Mary Ellen Sunflower Girl said, "Broke, I'm gonna NG to make a video on my changes." Well, go for it. You know I'm gonna watch. Let us see what's going on in there. Christmas trees store. Yes, they make beautiful house plants. Yep, the sweet potato plants. San Francisco Bay Gardener say, I bought sweet potato stars last year at a big box store. 3 potatoes in a bag. They said put them in the dirt and they would grow. I fell for it. Waste of money. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I like to do. I like to go to the grocery store and spend $1 on a sweet potato and bring it home and put in some water. That's it. And if I can get $1 worth of sweet potatoes, I won. Cheers. Share Brown, when you put that boiling. Okay. We got a little argument going on. Not an argument, but you know. Share Brown, when you put that boiling water on it, it kills everything. I mean everything. That is not the best. Oh, she agreed with me. Boo. Has anyone grown Aunt Lily's South Sea salad? Just got some in. South Sea salad. Do explain. We are interested and intrigued. Let us know. Soil to Soul Homestead Brokefarmer. All watermelons are growing. Watermelon Wars is on. Watermelon Wars. Look, I got a video about that tomorrow, man. Dude, I love talking about watermelon. I got a video I already recorded and everything, dude. I don't know what it is about me and watermelon, dude. I love watermelons. Watermelon Wars. Susie gonna say, I have never used hot water, but I can see why people do because of the larvae in the soil. No, I still can't. If it's got grubs in there, I was I would say try to sift the soil. Maybe you can get some of the grubs out of there. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I thought about the loss of nutrients, but I did it once, amended it, reused the soil, and mushrooms came up in the soil sometimes. Isn't that a good indication that the soil is rich and organic? Either that or you planted mushrooms. I'm just joking. Yeah, mushrooms mean the soil is good. But I feel like there's a lot of work to put back in all that stuff you took out. I don't know. If it was all right, if it was good after you amended it, think how awesome that soil would have been if you would have added those amendments to that already nutrient-rich soil. I'm just saying. And if you see bugs, let's say you're growing squash and you get squash vine borers, I would try planting something different in there. I just my thought process. I put some collard greens or something else in there. I probably wouldn't go back to the same thing, but I'm not getting rid of that soil. And I'm not boiling my soul. I'm just going for it. Silver Fit never quits. So I have two small birds that visit my garden daily. They eat a lot of the bad bugs. I cover what I don't want them to eat, like my figs and berries. I ain't covering that. They just feasting on my blackberries. Oh my God. As soon as look, if blackberries are half red and half black, I go out there the next day, they gone. I'm like, God darn. It's like they sitting there waiting for them to ripen. As soon as the last one turn black, they go get it. Then the mom said, even some of the bugs you think aren't aren't really bad. I used to spray for wasps and I find that they eat cabbage worm. Big facts. What are squirrels good for? Dinner. But technically, squirrels move pecans and other nuts and stuff from place to place, and they plant them. They forget where they leave them at, and boom, you got a pecan tree. So in a way, they have a good thing because they move nuts around and they make things grow in places where those things wouldn't normally grow at. So they're cool, but they're delicious for dinner too. Yeah, they're best for dinner. Put them on a bed of rice with some gravy on it, particularly with some Hawaiian sweet roll. Ooh, you will not go wrong. Yeah, you'll forget about yard bird. Socks and Garden said that's mostly done for house plant. I've never seen that done for outdoor. I don't know if that'll work outdoor. No, because it won't work outside because in the wintertime, it's going to all die back. Yeah, you can't do it outside. Virginia like Wayne say, I have been experimenting with air pots. Ooh. I've been looking at them air pots. 6 months. Now they perform better by far. The plant roots have more growth, then get root vine or cheaper, also made from recycled plastic, come in many sizes. I've been looking at those air pots for my citrus tree. Yeah, I'm still researching because if I spend my couple of dollars, I gotta believe in this product. Urban backyard container gardening in the building. Glad to have you. They are annoying, but they also are delicious. Microorganisms. Microorganisms are also there to break down our added amendments so the plant can uptake the nutrients. Big facts, no whammy. Sherry Brown said, I use 511 Dr. Earth and super juice in the soil. I hear you though, bro. Yeah, sometimes I'm gonna tell you my spiel on it. Sometimes I feel like we added so much to the soil, there's no way that plant uptaking those many nutrients and minerals all at that time. All right. For the people who always use a new soil, all right, let's say you got a container, a 20-gallon container, you put brand new soil on. Now, right on the front of the bag of that soil, it says will fertilize for up to 6 months. They say it on the side of the bag. So they believe in that as a business, as a company, they believe in that. But in the meantime, you're gonna put granulated fertilizer in there with your soil. So now you got fertilizer already in the soil and you got granulated fertilizer. Then that plant gets it growing, you hit it with that 511, excuse me, on a weekly basis. You hit it with that 511. Then you're gonna come and you're gonna use something like more bloom, 0, 10, 10, I think. That's a lot of stuff going in the soil. Now, if you did all that, what I just said, then you put blood meal, bone meal, azomite rock dust, do you think that plant is absorbing all that stuff? Huh? This plant that ain't gave you a tomato this whole year, you think in one growing season, this tomato plant has uptaken bone meal, blood meal, granulated fertilizer, fertilizer in the soil, 511, more bloom. Oh, and the other favorite, worm castings. That's 7 amendments you think this one plant is using. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna use 511 now. I'm gonna use 511. But I'm just saying, oh no, I'm not. No. I'm not knocking no amendment. They all work. No. Azomite rock does definitely work. But I'm just saying, you got to be careful with how much of these amendments you put in here, because it gets to a point where you might be just wasting your money. Because those plants cannot uptake all that stuff in one growing season. It's impossible. That's how I feel about it, y'all. Could be wrong, maybe. Oh yeah, I always go to the garden clearance sale. Lowe's has some good clearance too. Blueberry plants probably on clearance right now at your local nursery. CC's Texas Garden in the building. What's up, CC? Then, Mom, you need organic sweet potatoes, though. The other kind have a chemical on them, so they will rot before they sprout. Yeah, I can't. Oh man, the little PLU codes on there. The 9 is for organic, and everything else is sprayed. So just look for the 9 PLU code on there. Slide into that great merchandise. Appreciate that, G-Mo. Growing Together Nursery LLC say it's a variegated leaf, which not only looks good, but also edible, grows up. Oh, I don't miss the whole good conversation about it. Oh, man. Where we at on time? All right. Linda Brand said, I see people do it when seeds start. I've been missing so much. Look here, let's get to this last one. If you don't start your seeds now, you will be babysitting them diseased tomato and cucumber plants that you need to let go. That's the number one reason you need to start your fall garden now. Let them goddamn tomato plant go. Determinate, indeterminate, determinate it's time for the tomato plants to go. Please let them plants go. Oh my goodness, we baby on them, we prune them, we make sure the soil content right in it. We make sure we got them staked up. God darn, to get 4 tomatoes the whole year. Let them go. Just let them go. Just let them little tomato plants go. Let them cucumbers go. Let them go. And then now we succession plan. I learned what that word means, succession plan. Now I'm playing back to back now. I'm back to back to back. I'm like the Bulls in the 90s. I mean, come on. Just let them die in peace. They've been fighting the whole year. They've been fighting a good battle. Let them plants die in peace. Let them plants have some glory. Just because they're indeterminate, that don't mean the tomatoes supposed to grow to winter time. They don't give you 732 tomatoes. They still can't die. They tired, boss. They tired, boss. Let them tomato plants go. Let them cucumber plants go. Just let them go. They can't last forever. Okay? That's my message to y'all. Sometimes you gotta let it go. What up, Sammy Joe 1982 in the building? What's up, Happy Mac in the building? Glad to have you in here. Linda Brent said, when I saw your video a week ago, I cleaned house and planted more this morning. We gotta let some of this stuff go, man. Look, let me tell you something else. Jones Truth in the building. Glad to have you in, Jones Truth. I'm gonna tell you what I did last year. I took a pole lonely pepper plant and I overwintered it. Now, true enough, pepper plants are biannual, which means they live for 2 years. But that little pepper plant was on its last leg. It just want dying glory. Every time I went out there, I heard them sing up a room, up a room. Just let some of these plants go, man. They are annual plants. They're not meant to live forever. Once you get 600 cucumbers, kill it. Kill it. Put it out in miseries. It's like a horse with a broken leg just living around for years on years. Let that plant go. Let them tomatoes go. Let them cucumbers go. They can't live forever, y'all. That is the number one reason to start your fall garden now. These plants just want to die in glory. Glory! Glory, glory, glory. Glory. Let them go. They don't need everything they can do for y'all. Let them go to own the glory. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. I give it.